Felipe.
I'm Lillian.
Welcome to the Postmodern family.
Today we're going to talk about our Sunday routine. We have some footage of us, what we do on Sundays, and we want to talk about how crazy we are.
First of all, we'd like to thank all you people that comment on our videos. It's fantastic. We read every comment. So if you like our videos, go ahead and subscribe to our channel.
So, ever since we've met, on Sunday mornings, we go to church. So when we were moving here to the UK, we thought it was very important to find a church that we would attend.
Because that's where we find the community of shared values.
Mm-hmm.
O Lord, our Heavenly Father, high and mighty King of kings, Lord of lords, the only ruler of princes.
So when we got here, we decided we're not going to have a car. And that's what we did for the first year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
We walked to church every Sunday, and it was wonderful. It's the church in the area that we lived in.
Yeah, we got really involved. I was
we
singing every Sunday with the choir.
Yeah, I stood up the website for the church. I established the social media presence for the church.
In terms of regular attenders, we were the only young family really that went.
Yeah, but nonetheless, we tried to serve the community and pour ourselves into the community to see it grow.
But after a year and a half of that, I felt really lacking in a community. I felt like we weren't communing with people of shared beliefs, even though we were attending a church regularly locally.
Yeah, we felt like an imposition on the church, in a sense. The investments we tried to make into the church were begrudgingly accepted, maybe, perhaps?
Yeah, I would say maybe it's because we're American, or maybe it's because
the age difference.
I don't know. But we really were passionate about changing things in the church to reach the young people and the young families of the community. And I think some of the methods maybe that we brought up were not received very enthusiastically, because they have been here for so long and it's been going just fine for so long, so why change,
The resistance wore us down, essentially, I think. So after about a year and a half of that, we began to look around to see where else we could go, and an article in the Telegraph popped up in my newsfeed about a vicar in Kent.
I came home one day and Felipe had read this article and then said, guess what, tomorrow morning we're driving to Kent for church.
To check it out,
see what it's like.
Drove 2 hours, showed up to the 10 a.m. service, and were blessed by the service. People were welcoming and loving, and
lots of young families and children. And after the service, the vicar sat with me and we spoke for about half hour, and he immediately invited us out to lunch. Very uncharacteristic of British people, but maybe that's because he's
from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Hey. We had a great meal, and straight away the vicar said, if you're interested in coming regularly, we will set up a lunch rota for you so that you are fed every Sunday and don't have to go out and buy lunch.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. I didn't think I would want to spend 2 hours every morning, but here we are Sunday mornings.
It's been about a year now that we've been doing this commute, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. The point of Sunday and the point of being in a community is to be in a community.
Yes.
And so if you're just doing it Sundays, it's not really a community. So we've had to find creative ways to still be involved between Sundays. And so we Skype in to a Bible study once a week. I have regular interactions with the vicar, and you have regular interactions with congregants.
Anytime there's like a big family outing that they put on, for example, they had one on a Saturday, and it was on our Hastings trip. That was from that same church, and it was great because it's so worth it to go on a Saturday, stay overnight at someone's house, and just to make those connections and keep those relationships going. And it's so encouraging when you're surrounded by people who share your beliefs.
We've gotten to know a lot more British and English people through attending this
Yeah.
church than we had the whole year and a half
Absolutely.
here locally.
And I also think we do have a little bit of an advantage over people who are local and attend that church because of the lunch rota. We are invited into people's homes and almost every week, and so we get to know so many of the families in a more personal way that even local people attending might not get a chance to do that. So that's definitely an idea that I think a lot of churches should implement, is just to do lunch rotas for their congregants. It doesn't have to be for someone far away.
Yeah.
It really helps build those relationships.
I think we actually know more families in the church than your average family in the church because they fed us. So the 2-hour drive has turned into a blessing too. We get to talk straight, without distraction for 2 hours that we don't normally do during the week. So that's been beneficial. But on the way back, she falls asleep, so I'm just...
Always. It's the food, and...
I'm left alone to fend for myself. So.
Yeah.
The Sunday routine, so we wake up typically around 7 in the morning on a Sunday, and have some breakfast, get ready, and we're out the door. We used to be out the door by half 7. It's a 2-hour drive, so we get there about 9:30, 9:45. But now that we've gotten accustomed to the drive, we know what it takes. We know how long it's going to...
sliding in before 10.
2 or 3 minutes before 10 o'clock. She does her makeup when we're like 15 minutes away. And we do the service, which is typically an hour 15, an hour and 20.
Then they have coffee hour, which you can chat with people.
We mingle for coffee. It's great. And then we have lunch with the family. A church community is so important to us that we're willing to adjust our whole lives around the community. So it's not ideal, but there are many benefits, and it's been a great blessing to us.
So we just want to thank the people who are watching and who know us because we go to your church.
Yes.
We just want to thank you for being so welcoming, so friendly, and we're very excited about the things that are coming up, that the church, they're trying to grow and reach more people in the area. So.
And uphold the Orthodox faith. And withstand the liberal onslaught and destruction of the church. And teach the Bible.
Yes. Stick to the truth of the Bible and not stray from tradition. Thousands and hundreds of years.
Thousands and hundreds.
Hundreds of years of tradition. Why are we thinking that the modern man is smarter?
Do comment on what your Sunday routine is, or comment on how you think our Sunday routine is crazy.
All right, thanks so much
See
for
ya.
watching. Bye.
Bye.